Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we are in Cloverfield War. I am going to feature my 6 war flags with commentary, and we're going up against an alliance that has all red tanks, and I don't know if this is maybe just a product of the fact that there isn't a current clear meta tank in the game right now, but we've got a variety of red tanks, as you can see, and the ones that were killed already are also just a big variety of different types of tanks. We've got a few Hathors, a few Li Qs, a few Naims. We've got Isidore, Luzishen, Fimafang, Araminta, Beowulf. I mean, there is a lot of different types of tanks out there. There's a Dunnerheart, a couple Dunnerhearts. As far as my current war defense, we're switching to blue tanks for this type of war, and I've got Sung Jing at the tank position. I've got Astrid on the left wing, Ceres and Tamlin on the flanks, and then Ron Zalki on the right wing. I wanted to try to maximize heroes that would get the most benefit out of if they went off twice, and trying to maximize the critical chance by having 2 of the outlaws of Liangshan family, and I've got a third that I might have ready for the next war with Li Q, now that I've got the red ethers needed from the red ether quest today. And then also, before I get started, I do want to mention also, I've mentioned in videos before, I am a member of the Praetorian Guardians, which is a top 25 alliance, and we're part of the Guardians family of alliances, which has 17 total alliances. We are always recruiting for our top level alliances, our mid-level alliances. Now we've got training level alliances for new people also. One specific alliance that we are definitely looking for people is our other top 100 alliance, which is called Guardians Whoop-Ass. We've actually got 26 members right now. So we're looking for 4 people. If you've got a group of 4 that's looking for that top 100 environment, definitely hit me up on either the Line app or on Discord. The contact information for me for both of those applications will be in the description of the video, or you can comment on this video also. But if you're an individual player looking for a new top 100 alliance, definitely hit me up, or if you've got a small group of people, hit me up also. All right, without further ado, let's get into my 6 war flags. With my first flag, we're gonna go up against my girl Hathor. They've also got Dueler, Song Jing, Sun Erniang, and Li Q. So they've got 3 of the War of Three Kingdom family members. I've got 4 purples that all activate in 7 tiles for the first charge, at least for the 2 Medeas, and then it'll go to 9 tiles. But Dark Lord and Diachan are both fast mana speed. Medeas are both the Changing Tides mana. That's why their mana requirement changes from the first charge to the second charge. And then I've got Sludges as another healer. And then also for the dancing effect, which will be highly effective against the War of Three Kingdoms or Outlaws of Liangshan family members. Let's see how this first flag goes. Awesome board to start. Cool. All right. I am thinking about starting off with the blue diamond. Wish I had some blues. Definitely need the tile dump. So let's start off with that, I think. I'm going to match the 3 yellows. Or what happens if I hit this blue diamond? You know what? Yeah, let's hit the blue diamond. Nice cascade with the yellows. Okay. Thinking about matching the 3 purples right now. Yeah. Nice cascade with the purples. Fortunately, need 1 more purple tile. I've got quite a few options, and I really want to get Sludges activated before any of the attacking specials go off. So I think I'm going to match the 3 yellows vertically by themselves. Not match the 4 yellows, and then I can match the 3 yellows the next turn because I need 6 more yellow tiles. That'll do. That should give me Sludges. And a Cascade, which gives me purples. Oh, don't set off. Please do not. No more Cascades. No. It's going to give Hathor to give the mana to Sun Erniang. We should still be okay because I haven't had too much attacks yet. All right. Perfect. Let's use Dia-chan and Sludges first. And then they've all got ailment immunity. But that's okay. Let's attack the 3 on the right first, I think. Actually, let's use just Dark Lord to reduce the ailment immunity by 2 turns, although Duelifer's about to go off anyway. Let's just kill off Hathor, I think. And what does she have for health left? 345 or 245. I'm wondering if that 1 purple tile should be enough. Yeah, I've got 4 purples. So let's hold on to my Medea. Alright, so Hathor is dead. And Sung Jiang is dead from the Sludges effect. Very nice. I'm going to hold on to Medea. We can use the shifting mouse attack on Sooner Niang. That goes to these 3 purple tiles, which will give me my other purple specials, except Medea. Let's use Dia-chan and Dark Lord on Li Q. Going to go off twice. Oh no, Dia-chan's going to go off twice. I'm going to hit the yellow dragon. No, I don't want to do that. Because Sludges already has her special. I've already got the dancing effect, so I'm going to wait to use that. Let's just ghost these green tiles at the middle. Hopefully Li Q dies from the dancing from Sludges. And he did not die. Close to it, but not dead. Alright, let's use Sludges again and ghost these yellows and purple tiles. That is going to set off Duelifer, but that's okay. I'm going to get all my purple specials now because of that cascade. Nice. And let's use Dark Lord on Li Q. Couldn't get him to go off twice, unfortunately. Let's use Medea, and then hopefully that kills him, and I can use the other Medea on Sooner Niang. Perfect. Let's go with these yellow tiles. And Medea's going to go off twice. Nice. Let's hold off on Sludges, and actually I don't really need either of my specials at this point right now. Let's set off Sooner Niang so that I can get the dancing effect to hopefully kill her. Awesome. Now we're just going to ghost tiles anyway. Somebody went off twice. I feel like Dia-chan may have gone off twice every single time so far. Alright, let's see if this is all enough to kill Duelifer. And we got 1 lucky strike, and we are 1 for 1 to start off this war. Awesome. With my second flag, we're going to go up against another Hathor tank team, and they've got 2 Song Jiangs at the flanks. They've got Li Q and Ron Zhao Qi at the wings. I've got 4 blues, including Song Jiang, Hogni, Richard, and Sable as a reviver, and then I've got Dia-chan as another healer. And actually, let's switch the troop on Sable, so it's the defensive troop, and let's go into battle here. Awesome board to start. Cool. All right, let's start off with the 3 purples on the right. Setting off that cascade of greens. Hopefully we can get a blue somewhere in there. We did get a blue. All right. Let's match the 3 blues over on the right-ish area. Lots of purples, so that's good. Let's, of course, Diachan has a negative mana generation, unfortunately. Let's match the... Normally I would match the 4 purples up against Sung Jiang, but because of the negative mana generation, let's match the 3 purples on the right here. And then let's match the 3 purples here in the middle-ish. And that's still not enough for Diachan, unfortunately. Cool. Let's match the 3 reds up top, setting off that cascade of greens and purples, or rather greens and reds, so I can get that cascade of purples, so that we can get Diachan. Let's match the 3 blues up against Hather. Give me another blue in the bottom. Damn. All right, let's use Sable. And then let's match the reds and yellows here. All right, we did get 3 more blues. Maybe that will be enough to kill off Hather. Not quite. Man, what does she have for health left? Decent amount, actually. All right, we've got our 3 blue average speed. Of course, only Q has the taunt, unfortunately, but I do have that yellow dragon that we can match up against Hather. All right, let's use Hogni, who's got 100% on his Arctic core, and let's use Richard. And then I'm gonna hold on to Sung Jiang, since the main use of him would be to silence, and Li Q does not have mana coming up. Let's move that yellow dragon down 1 to match that blue tile. Hopefully that's enough to kill Hather. Perfect. Let's match these yellow tiles up the middle here. Of course, Sung Jiang went off twice. All right. Sable's gonna revive somebody. Actually, they already came out of the ghost form. Let's hit the yellow dragon. Yeah, let's hit the yellow dragon. Give me a blue somewhere in the middle, okay. Let's match these 4 blues. Let's match the... Ooh. Let's match the 3 blues on the top right. That should not set anybody up, but I should be able to get Sable off. And the rest of my blue specials. Awesome. Okay. Let's see what kind of damage we can do over here with Hogni first. And then let's use Sable. And then... do I want to use the main part of Richard on Li Q to guarantee that we can kill him? I think I do. What's the damage from the Arctic core? 598 damage. Yeah, you know what? Let's use the main part on this Sung Jiang. Yeah, that was enough to kill him and Sung Jiang. All right. Very nice. Not gonna lie, I'm a little drunk right now and very happy with how that worked out. All right, let's match these 3 purples here on the right. All right, Sung Jiang is about to go off. I'm gonna do the match with the 3 yellows up top to match the 3 or 4 yellows up top over there. And we got a nice cascade of blues that got cascaded. Please don't kill everybody. And it killed Richard. Found these 4 purples here. And who is Sable gonna revive? I'm feeling like she's not reviving anybody. Again, I'm a little drunk, not gonna lie, but I feel like she didn't revive anybody. Now let's match these 3 blues over on the right. Get Sable activated again and Hogni. And we gotta get this battle moving quickly. Kill Sung Jin, please. Oh, man. Well, at least the Arctic Court should kill him. We do have Richard back. Let's use this green diamond so that we can tile dump. Of course, Ramzalki's going to go off and kill Hogni and Richard probably. Not quite. Okay. Tile dump. Give me some more blues. Okay, I can take that. Sable's dead. But we might be able to make this work. Let's use Hogni first. And then Richard. And then I think we can win this battle. Holy shit. Alright, I will take it. Alright, I think that puts us at 2 for 2. 4 flags left. With my 3rd flag, we're going to bring a little bit of a passive team here with Nautica to speed up Ixen and Grimsteel. I've also got Ascension Mimic Blue for some attack 3 action and Zugata Liang for the minions and fiends. This team is really designed around Nautica to help speed up Grimsteel and Ixen. And actually, let's change the troop between Nautica and Ixen so that the more defensive troop is on Nautica. And let's go into this. All right, not gonna complain about this board here, and I think we can match a blue diamond if I move the 3 yellows here horizontally in the middle. Yeah, we can get a blue diamond here. Okay, let's match this. And then let's hit that blue diamond, which will give me enough for all my blue specials. Don't set off Dunner Heart, please. Thank you. All right, let's actually, that worked out perfect because we can use Nautica and then Grimsteel and then Ixen, who has one of those chain attack specials, which will now hit everybody. And Dunner Heart is dead. Let's hit the 2 on the left with my Ascension Mimic. And this is going to set up real nice for the rest of the battle. Let's match these 3 blues against Freyawaru. Not quite enough to kill her. Let's match the 3 greens and reds here as a cascade. Give me another blue. And Freyawaru is dead. Very nice. Let's use Zugata Liang for those minions and fiends. Let's match the 3 purples here. Give me a blue. We got a couple blues. Very nice. We do not need to ghost all 3 blues, so let's just match. And Goldrip, of course, is going to go off twice, but that's okay. Let's actually, they died from the counterattack from the minions from Zugata Liang. I will certainly take that. Let's match or use Grimsteel first, and then do I want to use? Oh, and I got the Lucky Strike from Grimsteel. I'll take it. Do I want to use my specials on the left or right side? You know what? Thorvaldi should die from that fiend soon, so let's use Ixen over here on the right, and then my Ascension Mimic. And Ixen went off twice. Not going to complain there. Still really not enough to get rid of that Mega Minion because of Ixen's ability to bypass the Mega Minion. Let's move these 3 yellow tiles, and then I can ghost 3 blue tiles. Just kidding. And actually, that's going to give me Zugata Liang. That works out great. Let's use him. And then match these greens and blues up the middle. Let's hit the green diamond. So I can go some blue tiles next turn. Nice. And we are looking good. I really hope everybody doesn't die from the bleed damage. Everybody stay alive, please. It's a big cascade. Everybody's alive. Let's use Grimsteel first. Ixen, Ascension Mimic, Uday, and Nautica. And that was enough to kill off our last enemy. And we are 3 for 3 now. Third flag. With my fourth flag, we're going to bring a 3-2 setup against this League Q tank team. I've got 3 blues and 2 reds, including 3 healers with Hather, Thalassa, and Orker. And then I've got Bartholomew, obviously, for the fiends that he gives every turn. And then Magni as a strong attacking sniper. Let's see how this fourth flag goes. I am going to start off with the 4 reds against Dueler Flare, since Hather activates in 7 tiles. And let's activate the 4 purples, which will actually set a cascade of greens off. And then I can match 3 reds next turn to get Hather special, although she's got Moth Dust, unfortunately, so she's not going to get her special. I think if I hit the dragon on the top right, that will activate her, though. Don't set off League Q. Those blue ties are going to do it, though. Alright, everybody's still alive. League Q's going off twice. Damn it. Ooh, stay alive, Hather. Alright, Hather's still alive. Let's use her. Maybe she'll go off twice. Nope, just once. Alright, let's use Bartholomew, which will take away the taunt, hopefully. Damn it. Oh, just the other ailments, or buffs, rather. Alright. Let's match these yellows over here so I can match some blues next turn. Or we can match 4 reds. Nope, let's match the blues. I need that to get some healing before Hather dies. Please don't die, Hather. Alright, let's use Orker first since he has a regular heal. And then let's use Hather and then Thalassa. And then let's try to kill off League Q, I think, with Magni. Perfect. Now let's match these 4 reds. And that cascade should kill. Perfect. Alright. Awesome. Now, let's use Hather. And Bartholomew over on the right. Goes these tiles up the middle. Nice cascade of reds. Let's match the 4 reds at the bottom left. No more cascading, please. Ooh, no more cascading. Okay. Thank you. Did not want to do it further go off before then. Let's use Bartholomew and then Hather. Alright. Now, let's hit that green dragon. Now let's use Orker and the 3 blues up top. All right, let's see if let's use Thalassa first and the reds over here. I'm gonna hold on to Magni until that Firestorm ward wears off. Let's use Orker and then Thalassa and my girl Hather. Let's match these 4 blues here. Wusong is almost dead. They've still got the taunt and that new yellow moth. That's the word I'm looking for, sorry. Still a little drunk. On a Wednesday night. And let's go see blue tiles here. And we've got Orker. Let's match these greens and yellows here. Wusong is about to go off. Alright. Wusong is dead from the counterattack. Let's match these blues over here or hit the blue dragon. Let's attack Dueler Filler with Magni, use Thalassa and Hather. And that is the end of the battle. All right, we are 4 for 4 now, 2 flags left. With my 5th flag, we're going to go up against this Hather tank team again. They've got 2 of Thaffer, which is one of the more annoying teams to go against, or rather more annoying heroes to go up against. They've also got Ron Zhaoqi and Li Q. I've got Astrid as a bard, which will help Salinus, Shimmer Scale, and Revna to get their specials in just 7 tiles. Ron Zhaoqi already gets a special in 7 tiles, so we've got a pretty strong team here. Obviously, I am drunk. I just mentioned that in the last battle. Let's see how this 5th flag goes. Awesome board to start here. All right. Well, let's start off with the reds and greens on the bottom right. I do like to tile dump as much as possible when I've got a shitty board. I was hoping for something else. Cool. All right, well, let's match these purples on the top right to set up that cascade of blues. All right, we've got 4 yellows we can match. Let's definitely take that. Let's now match the 3 purples. Actually, let's match the 3 reds on the right here. Felt like there was more of an opportunity afterwards for that. And we got a bunch of yellows. Awesome. Okay, let's match these 3 yellows here this way. That way I can get all 3 of my specials other than Astrid. All right, let's use Ron Zhaoqi first to dispel. And then let's use Salinus on Li Q to silence him. The extra damage went to Ron Zhaoqi. Let's hit the 3 on the right with Shimmer Scale. Nice with the Lucky Strike. All right, let's match these 4 greens up against Hather. That way I can match 3 yellows. Don't set her off. Oh, no. Shit, that's going to set her off. And Thaffer's going off. Please don't go off twice. Thank you. Let's use Revna to heal. Other Thaffer's going to go off, but Revna did go off twice. All right, let's match. Thaffer's going to go off anyway. Let's match the 3 greens up against her. That way I can match 3 yellows up against Hather. Please, nobody go up twice. Ron Zhaoqi did not. Thaffer did not. And Li Q did go up twice. And oh, Astrid's about to die. What is her water damage? 523. Yeah, she's definitely gonna die. That's not cool. All right, this battle is not going well. I am going to hit the purple diamond, which will, 1, set off that yellow cascade, and also the red cascade underneath, hoping this kills Hather. Please kill Hather. And it did not. Barely. Man, what does she have for health left? Ugh. Astrid's dead. Man. Not cool. Not liking my odds here. Let's match the 3 blues up the middle up against Hathor. I'm really hoping we get a yellow on the bottom. We did not. Ugh. Let's match the 4 reds, which will give me Hathor, I think. And it did. Everybody stay alive. Let's use Hathor. I've got 3 yellows I can match up against their Hathor, or rather, it gives me Revna. All right, we got full health on everybody. Let's match 3 yellows up against Hathor. This should kill her. Oh my god. Ugh. So close to killing her. All right. I need to move up that 1 yellow tile somehow. Actually, you know what? Let's hit the red dragon, see what that does with the 1 yellow tile for Salamis and Shimmer Scale. Perfect. Let's use... Ooh. Let's use... What class is Thaffer? Druid class? Let's use Salamis on Thaffer. Lucky Strike. Nice. Alright. Now let's use Shimmer Scale on those 3. I'm really hoping this kills Hathor. It did not. I should have used Salamis' main part on Hathor. Damn it. What do they have for health left? 505. Damn. That was really stupid of me. Yep. Please don't Lucky Strike. Please nobody die. Ah, Shimmer Scale's dead. Oh, Liku's gonna kill everybody now. Ah! That was stupid. I should have attacked Hathor with the main part of Salamis. Alright. 1 flag left. With my last flag, we're going to bring my green team with Toxicondra with the magic, or is that ninja troop or magic troop, something like that. Anyway, they will get their special in 6 tiles because of the druid class, the bard bonus from Bonzo, the 20% mana increase. And then I've also got Grendel and Fafnir and Bonzo, and then Cleopatra as another healer. Let's see how this last flag goes against the costume Gestalt tank team. They've also got Lemnis, they've got Chimister, Sumo Hahaki, and also Silverpaw. I've got Cleopatra as another healer. Let's see how this last flag goes. All right, not a terrible board to start. Again, I need 6 greens to get Toxicondra activated, which will give a mana generation for everybody. And it'll take 1 turn for Grendel and Bonzo, and then 2 turns for Fafnir. I'm going to start off with the 4 blues on the top or middle right area. Now let's match the 3 greens here in the middle. Let's match the 3 purples here so I can match 3 greens next turn. Actually, we have a couple options for 3 greens. I match the ones on the bottom. That's going to set off Gestalt. If I match the ones on the middle left horizontally or vertically up against Chimister, it might not set up Gestalt, depending on if there's any cascades. But it's going to separate the other 3 greens on the bottom. You know what? Let's do the ones on the bottom first. You know what? Actually, let's do the other ones. Perfect. Okay, let's use Toxicondra. Gestalt's going to go off anyway, so let's hit the blue dragon, which will give me... Actually, Fafnir's asleep. That's cool. of course, Fafner was not hit. And of course, your start went off twice. Oh, that was really close. All right. Let's hit the 3 in the middle here with Grendel, and they did go off twice. Very nice. Let's use Bonzo now. Bonzo went off twice. Awesome. Gestalt is dead. Let's match these 3 goons up against Sumahaki. He's dead. Cool. We're looking in good shape. Let's use Fafner up against Silverpaw. We've got Toxicondra back. Let's use her. The 3 greens up against Silverpaw, which should kill him. Awesome. And we should be able to kill off Lemnis with my other 2 greens, maybe? Not quite, but let's hit that purple dragon, which should kill him off this time. We never even got Cleopatra off, but we were able to secure a win in the last battle. We went 5 for 6 today in Cloverfield War, and again, I'm a little drunk, so not going to complain about that. We've got 7205 points with 1 flag left. They got 6614 with 4 flags left, so we've definitely got a win here. Very happy with that. And then from a ranking perspective, we've got Lyrico, Promising Eclipse, Death, Addicts, Schwarzenegger, David. We had quite a few people who went 6 for 6. You can see me here with 273 points at 12th overall. Very happy with how this war went. You never know with Cloverfield. But we had a strong war, and I've mentioned in videos before, but I mentioned, or rather, again, I'm drunk. I apologize. I am a member of the Praetorian Guardians. We are a top 25 alliance. We're a member, or rather part of the Guardians family of alliances. And we've got several alliances that are recruiting. If you're looking for a new alliance, hit me up on the Line app or Discord. The information for my contacts are in the description of the video. You can hit me up online or Discord. We're definitely looking for members for multiple alliances. Our high-level alliances, not so much for this one, Praetorian Guardians, but Guardians Whoop-Ass, which is another top 100 alliance, has 4 openings right now. So if you are an individual player, or if you are a member of a small group of people, like 3 or 4 people that are looking for an alliance, hit me up. I'm sure we can find you a home, whether that's in their Guardians Whoop-Ass or in another Guardians family alliance. I'm sure we can find you a home. And other than that, let me know how your Cloverfield war went. And that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful. If you did, hit that like button. Make sure you sub to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.